right, come on over here, Saint Anique.
Oh my gosh, those may be my favorite pumpkins I've ever seen in my life.
No one stomped on my pumpkin.
Do you get it so far, Saint
I was very
Anique?
scared during that game.
Give her that microphone.
Your butt was scared.
We're very excited that you're here, all the way from Las Vegas.
I just flew in, and
She
boy,
just-
are my arms tired.
Just flew in. Halloween is almost here, Saint Anique. Do they have Halloween in Las Vegas? They must.
All year.
They have anything?
First of all, it's all year. Second of all, like, it's made for Vegas.
Okay, yeah, they have anything you want there,
So it's
Kelly.
the best Halloween
You
out
can get
there. Is that what
Sex
you're saying?
workers, cocaine,
Yeah.
tricks, treats, everything.
It's like a nightmare 24/7 adult playground.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds great.
One thing I want to ask, now that you've moved to Las Vegas and became a showgirl. Showgirls, by the way.
Showgirl.
Exactly.
Cool.
Showgirls was one of my favorite movies, as you know.
With the pearls.
Now, in the movie
nice.
Showgirls, in the beginning, if you remember, Nomi,
Yep.
she gets she shares some French fries with her friend, and she punches the shit out of her French fries, right? She smashes them all up.
She's
All
aggro.
over. She's from all over.
Now, my question is, do all the showgirls do that to their?
Every single
French
one
fries?
of them are like those two people.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
And they all eat doggy chow. That's
Rui,
true.
Rui, during the break, I want you to go down to the Wendy's, get some French fries. Come back here. I want to see if Saint Anique punches her
I'm gonna
French fries
karate
before
chop
she
the
eats them.
living daylights out of those.
Yeah, because I feel like that's accurate. That's
Yeah.
probably the most accurate part of the whole movie.
It's true. I can confirm it.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna get to Halloween in a second, but also I wanted to ask you this because I was in I hate Las Vegas. No offense, of course. Saint Anique.
I'm not the mayor, so
Not
that's
for
totally
everyone.
fine. Not yet.
I feel like it's a terrible place, and I always have a headache when I'm there.
I love it.
And I had to follow around a Canadian rock band last time I was there. And we went to, so there's Las Vegas, and then there's old Las Vegas. You know about this old Las Vegas?
Yeah, like where Fremont Street and all that is.
Yeah.
now?
Have you ever been down there?
Yeah.
It's even more of a headache than the regular part.
When I moved there, I looked around there and I was like, I think I've made a mistake.
Right.
That's where the regulars go.
So you go there, and they have a restaurant. You're never going to believe it. It's called the Heart Attack Grill. You know about this place?
Yeah, with the scale.
So they have a scale outside to weigh you when you go in.
Oh my God, this
Yeah.
wouldn't
I
work for
already
me.
hate this place.
Right.
Would not work for
and
me.
It's not just that it weighs you. It's a giant marquee that tells the entire street.
Yeah,
your
it tells
weight.
everybody
Is it
how much you
accurate?
weigh.
Yeah.
And listen to this. Here's the
That's
best part.
insane.
Here's the best part, everybody.
Mhm.
Especially if you eat a lot of cheeseburgers. If you weigh over 400 pounds,
Woo.
you get to eat for free.
For free.
Oh my God.
I think that's the place they have a butter milkshake too. It's just
Yeah.
like butter and milk.
And they
Yeah.
have, and the waitresses are also
Well,
nurses.
that's who I want to go
Oh,
with.
with the-
Whoever I
yeah.
can
They
eat
can
for free.
revive you if you
Good.
have a heart attack mid-meal.
mid-meal.
That's the
The
hellscape
defibrillator thing.
That's
That is-
exactly what I thought Vegas
that is
was
Las
like.
Vegas is.
It is. It's a truly godless place.
And this is where you've ensconced yourself. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's changed you?
Yeah, how much
It's made
has it
me
changed
so
you?
much worse.
Worse. Great.
One more thing. It's the desert out there,
Mhm.
right? So have you ever woken up to find scorpions in your boots?
I haven't found a scorpion in my boot. I found a snake in my boot.
What?
But
That's worse.
That
no,
might be
but
worse.
so sometimes they climb up into the light fixtures or the curtains, or if you have a bed canopy, you'll wake up
Snakes?
and no, the scorpions will be like in the bed canopy, or they'll fall on you while you sleep.
You have a
Oh
bed
my
canopy
God.
though?
I'm
That's cool.
a very affluent, luxurious human, so
Right.
I can afford an exterminator.
Okay, all right. So wait a minute. So tell us about the snake in your boot. What? How
There's
do you?
a snake in their boot.
What do you deal with? How do you deal with that? What happens?
Those shoes are for the streets now.
Yeah, so you just throw the
Those
whole
shoes
thing
out the
away.
Those shoes
window.
don't belong to me anymore.
That's what I do with.
So you
Yeah.
didn't actually deal with the snake.
I was like, that's not.
You
That's
just chuck the whole thing out
Set
the window.
boot on
that's
fire.
your your shoe now, buddy.
Oh, he's walking around with one boot.
Yeah.
All right. Finally, so tell me what does Halloween look like over there? What would you do? Would you go Do you go trick or treating?
No, it's,
Okay.
I mean, people fly from all over the world. There's a couple of like really big events. Like there's like a fetish and fantasy ball, and it's
Okay,
they fly
all right.
performers from all over, and it's like
Sure.
sideshow, and they have like human suspension, and like
Yeah.
it's there's a party absolutely everywhere. People are like booked. There's a lot of EDM, related
Okay,
events,
yeah,
which I
all
didn't
right.
really think was a thing until I moved out there. and I found out what dubstep was.
Is it growing on you, this EDM?
I discovered dubstep during quarantine, and people are very upset because I'm now living in 2012 musically.
Right, because that's all over now, and
Yeah.
and Saint is just
Except in
discovering it.
Vegas.
Yeah, I was like, what was I doing in 2012 that I didn't hear this?
Yeah,
but
exactly.
it's so there's it's a big, and like I said, where you were in Old Vegas, people are just out drinking in the streets, doing awful things.
Love it.
And you
during
love it. You
during
love
Halloween.
it.
I do kind of live for the debauchery of it, yeah. And it's like all day, every day. But you also like you get desensitized to it. So when people come to visit, they will like want to do that stuff, and I'm like, I won't go to the strip unless I'm getting paid. Basically, I'm
Does
not-
it feel oddly tame here
Good
in
for you.
Salem?
Yeah, exactly. Do we
Do we
just look
feel
like a bunch of
just like a
podunks now?
bunch of
No,
You
I
can
feel,
be honest.
I feel homey because
Oh, good.
people are like everything's very. I mean, with my tits out on TV, but everything's very like sex, like no one's like it's not as weird as here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
this
more
is
like
weird.
more of the sexual component gets pushed, but I like coming home and being like ooky spooky.
By the way, we talked about it on the old show, the Topless Dance Party, but interestingly, we're all reunited. Amethyst, Saint, and I were all in a porn film together.
What?
Yeah.
Softcore.
It was an erotic.
It was an erotic.
An erotic.
We said it was gonna get hot.
Oh,
and
what
it's
did he
getting
call
hot.
it?
Yeah, I don't know, but he
And-
got mad at me
and
for saying it was a
oh,
porn
it was
film.
a sexploitation film
Sexploitation film.
in black and
I'm
white
not
because
sure what
it's
that
artsy.
means.
Yeah.
I'll
What
tell you when you're older.
did you do
We were-
during that? What did you do in there?
We were both in the. We were in
We
the
like
party.
to watch.
We were in the part. We were in
We were
a.
the
We were at a.
creeps.
We were at a sexy party,
Yeah.
which is the only time I've ever been
Let
invited
me
to
know
a sex
when you
party.
have the next one.
Okay.
A sexy party in the middle of New Hampshire nowhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Yummy. I'd like to see it.
Well, it's a thrill to have you back in town,
Thank you for having me.
Saint Anik, and you can get out of here now. But before you do, give us a plug. You going back to Las Vegas soon, or are you sticking around? What's happening?
I'm going to be here until like a little bit after Halloween.
Oh, a little bit after
So
Halloween.
I'll be posting, if you follow me on Instagram, it's just my name. I'll be posting whatever events I'll be working at. I have some
Okay.
cool aerial stuff in the works for Halloween, specifically.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to be seeing you around.
Yeah, you're
You
going
know
to
what
be so sick of me again.
You know what we should do is we should have a cheeseburger before you go.
Yeah.
We'll weigh ourselves first if you want. I don't.
We
Please
can-
don't bring a
we
fucking
can do
scale
like a
out
little
right
impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just in case you were wondering, everyone here is going to get weighed today.
Yeah! All right, thank you. You can get out of here now because it's time
Thanks,
to wrap
Annie.
things up.